Good morning and welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered Casual Nostalgia Tour. This is the video series where I run around all of Dark Souls, look at everything, and basically re-explore the game. So we are here at Firelink Shrine. And this is going to be another sort of a preparation episode. I'm going to run around and do a lot of preparations before we begin going after the 4 Lord Souls in earnest. We have the Lord Vessel. We are ready to go after the 4 souls that we need to fill the Lord Vessel. It is early in the morning on Sunday, June the 17th, 2018, as I begin this. A quick note, well, first of all, I apologize for the previous episode because I was playing way too late at night, and I was just sort of wandering around aimlessly and just rambling and just not very focused, so the last episode was kind of a wasted episode. So I'm noticing that, and I'm coughing a lot too. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm not super rested as I start out the day with Dark Souls. I was actually not expecting to find Big Hat Logan here.
Hello there. Glad to see you alive.
But he is indeed still there. I thought he left after we did the thing with the Lord Vessel. So I was confused.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe.
About this pyromancer last time. I spoke with him.
The pyromancer's flame is...
And I am still very confused about this pyromancer. I thought for sure...
Goodbye then.
that after I went down to Blighttown and unlocked Quilana... Oh, sorry, I keep having to cough. I thought after I unlocked Quilana that when I came back up here and spoke with him, he would say something like, I need to leave. I thought he would leave and go down to Blighttown. But that is apparently not the case. So a couple of notes. I have many notes in front of me as I start out here. I mentioned a bow in one of the last couple of episodes. The bow I was talking about is the Black Bow of Ferris. That forest hunter that I was staring at, that woman, her name is Ferris, and if you do kill her, she drops the Black Bow of Ferris and also Ferris's hat. The hat is just a cool looking hat. I don't really remember what it does, if anything. So we're just looking at the altar here in the Undead Church. Oh, right, this way. So I have a lot of places and things I want to run around and do here before I continue. 2 hits, awesome. The neighbor has decided to mow the lawn, that's pretty cool, so my dog's probably going to start walking around in response to that. We'll wait for these hollows. I am on my way to Oswald of Carim because I would like to buy 1 or more Rings of Sacrifice. So I've been thinking a lot about how I want to, the order that I want to get these 4 Lord Souls. You can get them in any order. But I think after much thought, and I'm not really looking up what the most optimal order is. I'm trying to figure out the optimal order on my own here. Or at least an optimal order for me in this playthrough. That's one of the cool things about Dark Souls is there's not a linear path through it. You can play in just about any order. There's a few sort of choke points that you have to go through, but for the most part, you can just go anywhere and do anything. So it's really up to the player.
Greetings. Just in time, are you not?
Just in time for what? That was new dialogue. Yeah, it's up to the player to decide how to go through the game. Oh, request absolution requires 21,000 souls, which I don't have. Why do I need absolution? Was it for killing Gwendolyn? I'm...
You are welcome anytime. It is only human to commit a sin.
I actually don't know what I did. It was either leaving that Gravelord Covenant or killing the Gwendolyn boss. It was one of those two things. I'm thinking I'm not going to bother to spend souls on that, but I do need to break some of these souls here. Because I believe... Wow, that bell's really loud down here. People ringing the bell after beating the bell gargoyles. I believe the Rings of Sacrifice are 5,000 each, so I want to get 2, definitely. Definitely want to get 2. He also sells Homeward Bones. Oh, 500? Really? Wait, where is the... Oh, over here. Okay, got it. I think there's a maximum of 10. I think he only sells 10. I'm not sure where you can see how many he sells. In fact, I don't see that anywhere. But I think he will only sell 10 per playthrough. I'm just going to get 2. I'm definitely going to use 1. Although I actually might use the rare Ring of Sacrifice. Book of... You know, I'm going to grab this Book of the Guilty, too, while I'm here. I'm going to grab this Indictment while I'm here. Actually, I guess I'll get a couple of them. I'll get 5 of them. Yeah, whatever. I guess it's a consumable. And anything else I want? What was this? Velka's Talisman, blah. Karmic Justice, blah. Actually sounds awesome, but way too expensive for me.
Stocking up on indictments? How honorable of you.
Wow, I haven't heard any of this before. So let me refresh my memory on what this indictment is. I need to keep moving along here, though, because I got a lot to do in this one episode. Where is the indictment? Report trespass of invader. Slip sold by Bishop of Velka, goddess of sin. If you are killed by an invader, use this to report the crime of that trespasser. The indicted player will be added to a list of unfortunate souls who will one day face the wrath of the Blades of the Dark Moon. Yeah, so I should have had that one to report that one guy who gloated about beating me after drinking a potion. So the Book of the Guilty is a list of the guilty. Let me just use this and see what happens. I've never looked at this before, I don't think. So, okay. So that's cool. So this is basically if you want to, like, really find somebody to really invade their game or something, you could, right button 3. So right stick to see my grade, acquiring my data. Anyhow, such great names people come up with here. It's taking a long time to acquire my data. I'm kind of hoping that my sin level will be 0. My data was not found. So that sort of suggests to me that I don't have any kind of sin. Oh no, I just opened the Steam browser. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not sure how I did that. Let me close that. What is it? Shift tab? Yeah, there we go. I hit the details button there and... Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm still confused. I saw the blue X there, so I assumed I was still holding an Xbox 360 controller, and the X button is on the left side. But the X button on the PS4 is on the bottom. So now I'm going to do details on this guy at the top. Okay, so this is what he looks like, and his level is 33, humanity 99. Okay, so he's definitely a PvP player. We do not want to mess with him. Anybody who sins that much, definitely don't want to mess with him. The other thing I want to do is actually put my Havel ring back on. Hopefully so I will start running faster. So we are now, let me check my notes. We're now heading for Andre. Let me check my other notes because there's a bunch of stuff I want to say while I travel back and forth. So I mentioned a boss. I'm just gonna jump down here. Oh, that's probably a bad idea because of those guys back there. Yeah, alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll just outrun them. I mentioned a boss. I was actually standing at the boss door. I am not going to fight that boss now. Normally the experienced players will actually fight that boss at this time before going through the 4 Lord Souls, or at least to get the 4 Kings at least. You do actually have to fight that boss in order to get into the Abyss. I'm not going to rest here. But I actually want to see what happens if you don't fight that boss first. I'm not sure I don't actually remember where the choke point is, but I want to get that on video. So I'm gonna find a locked door or something somewhere, and then I'm gonna have to come back and fight that boss.
That's an odd ember you have there. Ah, I know what you were thinking, but I'm no good with those. It won't be easy, but I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
He was talking about the divine ember. No, the enchanted ember that we picked up in the Darkroot Garden. So we picked up an enchanted ember in that pond with all the mushrooms. Oh, I'm at 12 minutes already. I gotta really move this along. Okay, what am I doing here? What else did I want here? Did I want anything? I don't think I wanted to buy anything, but let's just quickly look. Nice shards. Reinforced weapon. I haven't talked about the Astora straight sword. I think I am going to actually go ahead and upgrade this with Twinkling Titanite. Oh, I ran out of souls.
Don't get yourself
Okay, yeah, don't get myself killed, blah, 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 whatever. Gonna use... I think it said I needed 2,000 souls.
Well, you need...
I could have done this anywhere, but just while I'm standing here, I'm gonna upgrade that. I forgot. Excuse me. I forgot to talk about the Astora straight sword. I want to actually try to use that.
Oh, yes. And one other thing about the Darkroot Garden.
I think we've heard this already. Yes, the grave of Sir Artorias. That door that I was standing in front of where there was a boss, that was actually the grave of Artorias. That was that area. Artorias himself is not there, though. Thankfully, he is in the DLC. And he's kind of a hard boss. So we are now heading to the Darkroot Basin. According to my notes. Oh, demon foliage. Let's actually fight them. Don't just ignore them. I was looking down at my notes as I was running into a demon foliage. Demon shrubbery. I am now going to run out to that Crest of Artorias door and open it, because it did not open from the other side, much to my surprise. I kind of doubt that I will really be going this direction like ever again, but just in case. And I did spend 20,000 souls on the thing, so I might as well open up that little shortcut. There it is. And if you will recall, on the other side of this door is the Forest Covenant. So we used the Crest of Artorias to open this door. So this is where I was standing 1 or 2 videos ago when with a field covered with bloodstains from PvP action. There's the bonfire. I'm not going to use that. Let's see, checking my notes. Where are we going now? Now we are going to Darkroot Basin. I think I said that before, but I forgot about the Crest of Artorias door. Now we are definitely going to the basin. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Don't fall off the edge. I'm intentionally not using bonfires so that I can just homeward bone back to Firelink Shrine. Down, right, we want to go down. Whoa, not that way, not that way. I'm trying to hurry here, so I'm in great danger of dying from going too fast. Dark Souls is a game where patience is very much a virtue. So when you go really fast, there's a great... your chances of dying are just increase exponentially. There's my dog, ruining my recordings as usual. I actually moved my whole PC into this room to cut down on the noise that my dog makes in the background. That's my dedication to making YouTube videos. So we are heading all the way back here to this lake where we fought the Hydra. I have the wrong ring on. I'm gonna have to put that on shortly. We're gonna run right past all these golems as if they're just not even there. We're gonna run under the waterfall. When I was over here a few videos back, I was sort of waffling about whether to go up the ladder or whether to go back to the back of this lake. And I have now realized, after doing some planning ahead, that oh, they're still after me. Okay, so I guess I gotta kill these guys. Fine. At least. Okay, so the lightning spear does good against those. That's good to know for later. I don't know if I ever actually said the results of my thinking about the 4 Lord Souls, but I decided that I'm going to go to Duke's Archive first. You know, yeah, let's put on the Iron Ring. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So hard to get through these menus. When you get a lot of rings, it takes a long time to get through these menus. So we're gonna run all the way back to the back of this lake. And I think way back here, yes, we're gonna find a golden crystal golem just hanging out back here. There's a message which I can't get to. So we're gonna kill this guy. Couldn't be too hard. He's got a few more hit points. There we go. And lo and behold, We have rescued someone from the clutches of the evil golden golem.
So, it is thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Sure.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Oh, she said, may the flames guide thee. That's a thing from the other games. I always wondered where that phrase came from. I don't remember anyone ever saying that before. I don't remember if it was Dark Souls 2 or 3 where I started hearing that. May the flames guide thee. Okay, so we're gonna run all the way back. So all of this I'm doing is preparation for future episodes. Trying to kind of plan this out so that I get to the major milestones without having to do a whole lot of backtracking. So I think we're going to have to fight this golem here. Yep. Anyone else? No. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we will find her summon sign. Okay, I am apparently mistaken, because I thought we would find her summon sign around here somewhere. Oh, don't go that way. Okay, that's very confusing to me. Do I have to, like, leave the game and come back? Or is it on that side, way back there? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna quickly exit and come back. Sometimes you have to reload an area before the NPCs will do their thing. And I know my video is running long. Yes, here it is. Okay, there she is. Hello, Dusk of Ulasil.
I am Dusk of Ulasil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Oh, we can learn a gesture. Awesome. Proper bow. Oh, that's awesome. Gesture learned. I haven't used a single gesture in this whole playthrough, I don't think. So she sells a whole bunch of spells. Hidden Body, Cast Light, Chameleon. These are all kind of good for, like, backstabbing and thievery. Ulasil, Ivory Catalyst. I don't know if that's any good. It's all sorcery stuff. It all requires intelligence. I can't do any of these things. Well, it requires 14 intelligence. That's not too bad. But mine's only 10, so it's bad enough. So let's talk to her again.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken, banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Yay.
The sorceries of Ulasil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulasil's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
It is actually pretty fascinating. I don't really understand it, but it's fascinating.
The sorceries of
Okay.
thine is the...
So basically she's saying that Ulasil's sorceries, the ones she sells, are different from regular sorceries. And they definitely do have different properties. They're like illusion spells more than like fighting spells. Cast Light, you know, I'm actually going to buy Cast Light. Even though I can't cast it, I'm going to buy it anyway. Because I have the souls. Hidden Body turns the body nearly invisible. I don't think I'm going to need that anytime.
Thou art in need. Pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
May the flames guide thee. Okay, awesome. Of course I don't have Homeward Bones on my bar, so I gotta fumble with my menus to get to it. Homeward Bone, back to Firelink Shrine. And this episode is running way long, but I want to do one more thing before I am ready to tackle the Duke's Archive. So I'm gonna run as quickly as I can without falling to my death. Did I take off that ring? I took off that ring, didn't I? Yeah, alright, whatever. Just go. Time is short. Time is way past, actually. Oh, bloody hell, I gotta bring the elevator up. Where's the lever? There it is. It's right next to me, of course. So while we're waiting, we'll just put the Havel's ring back on. Havel, where are you? We are heading back down to New Londo, the New Londo ruins, because we are going to talk to that guy, Rickert. Yeah, we can jump down there. The hollows will leave us alone. Hopefully no surprises will jump out at us. Walk down the stairs. And here's Rickert, the blacksmith in the cell from Vinheim.
Hey, hang on. Is that a sorcery ember? I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that, I am begging you. I am a craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass up a flame like that.
Yes, I will give you the Enchanted Ember that we got from Darkroot Garden.
Oh, really? You are wonderful. I will forge a Rickert masterpiece just for you. A weapon to make a legend out of it.
And there we have it. So he can now create sorcery weapons. Those are, I think I mentioned before, those, basically they scale off of intelligence. There's actually two kinds of magic weapons. There's, I think it's enchanted and something else, I forget what the two are. One of them is good, and one of them is better. I think I just kind of talked right over all of that dialogue. I think we'd heard it before. So I think that is all for this episode. I'm going to make my way run back to Firelink Shrine because that's where I want to start my quest for the Duke's Archives. So, sorry this has been a very long episode, but I really wanted to get all this preparation done in one episode so that I could start the Duke's Archives just fresh at the beginning of the next episode. And almost there. And here we are. Let's rest at the bonfire. And that's all for this episode. See you next time when we will start going after the Duke's Archives. Bye.